All right, guys, Paul James here, and this is the bonus included with LinkedIn Business in a Box. Thank you so much for picking it up through my link. So, one of the features that I was very, very surprised not to see in the course is one that I use a lot when I'm actively seeking clients. When you're actively seeking clients, by the way, it is beneficial to try LinkedIn Premium. When you're not looking for clients, then just kind of leave it turned off, which is kind of what I do. So right now I'm kind of at a stage where I'm just kind of taking some time off work, kind of enjoying the lifestyle, which you may have noticed because I haven't been sending out much emails or anything like that. So of course I don't have the premium set up right now. But when you're ready to actively seek clients, it is beneficial. Now you can start without having the premium feature turned on, which you'll see because I don't have it turned on. And you can start by doing that. But in the future, as you start to build and you start to grow, you're probably going to see some reasons why you might want to have that. So they do talk about this advanced people search, which is what we're going to use. And then I'm going to show you kind of how we automate that feature. That's what they didn't talk about and why it's really important. So the cool part about the advanced people search is it allows you to basically see targeted leads that come in here. And it allows you to search by specific title. So I could type in title like CEO or like marketing manager, for example, or president. And it'll show me just like presidents or owners. So I could say I want to see current presidents. I can pick in a certain area if I want. I'll just do anywhere, but let's say I was interested in only targeting a certain area. I could do that. I could type in keywords, like if I was targeting a certain niche. That would be great. And then this is where things kind of get really ninja. First connections would be like people that I'm actually connected with. Second connections would be like who people I'm connected with, they're connected with. So like, let's say Bob is friends with Harry, who owns a heating company. That Harry would be a second connection. I'd be friends with Bob, but Harry is friends with Bob. He's not friends with me, so he's a second connection. That being said, second connections can be good because there's no better way to get a recommendation from someone than to have someone that you're already connected with and then they're connected with, and you can kind of see that. So it's mutual friends basically. So that's helpful. So I'm going to select first and second connections. Maybe I'm only interested in people who are presidents of plumbing companies. I don't know if I'll find anything, but we'll hit search and we'll just see what we find. So there we go. I found 101 people who are presidents of plumbing companies now that I can go and connect with. It looks like mostly for me it's second connections, but they would sort this by first and second connections. So here's where things get really ninja. Up here they have this save search button, and this is how I automate it. Call this something, let's just say plumbing, and then whatever city, let's just say I targeted Chicago. I targeted anywhere, but let's say I targeted a certain city. You could set a weekly alert up. So weekly, LinkedIn is going to go in automatically for you, and it's going to run this search. And now you have automated leads streaming in automatically on a weekly basis without you having to do anything. So this is a really, really ninja feature that I don't see many people talking about or using that I like to use, and that is really, really helpful. And remember I said about premium LinkedIn, right here they say if you upgrade your account, you can only do 3 searches. So you can save 3 of these right now on a free account. That'll be plenty enough to get you started. But as you start to grow and you want more and more leads coming in, especially if you got the software, because your main goal is going to be selling, getting leads, because the software is going to be handling all the fulfillment for you, then you might want to think about upgrading and saving more. So that's the number one point I want to talk to you about. And I think that tip is extremely helpful and you should definitely take action on it. Tip number 2 is something that I've been doing a lot now for a long time actually, because it was a big problem, is scheduling. I use this service called Time Trade. And what Time Trade does is it allows you to put in slots of when you're available and when you're not available. And it allows you to hand out a link. Like I'll click on one that I'm not using, this 15-minute phone call one. it allows you to hand out this link to let people schedule on their own time with you. So it basically allows them to book a slot in your calendar on your behalf. So I come in here and edit my availability. So I'll kind of just walk you through this and show you what it looks like. I've got a video uploading in the background, so apologize for the delay here. All right, there we go. So I can set this up however I want. Like, let's just delete some of this stuff here. Okay, so let's pretend that on Monday, I only want to talk to people from 12 to 11. I drag this one down. I can select this Monday if I want to do it every Monday, and I can recur it. I can set it to a certain time of where I want it not to recur. And now someone can come, let me click off of this stuff. Someone can come into my calendar now, and they'll be able to book slots at these intervals at 8, 8:15, 8:30, 8:45. Because I set it for a 15-minute interval, I can edit all of those intervals if I want to, whatever I want. This is a 15-minute phone call, so that's why it's set at intervals of 15 minutes. But I can edit them for whatever I want, which is great because now I give someone that link. Let's go back. Right? I give them this link, and what they can do now is they see my schedule. They say, okay, I want to talk to them on the 31st at 2 o'clock. They hit continue. I also like that they can select their time zone. Let's go back and look at that. It automatically sets to the current time zone, but if it didn't for some reason, they could set it to their time zone. So that's always a huge conflict when I'm dealing with people who are sometimes in different countries like the UK, and then they fill this out, and you can customize all this stuff, but this is the information I like to collect, and they confirm it. And now they'll be added to my calendar. It integrates with my Google Calendar as well. So it's just a really good way to streamline the communication process. And rather than saying, hey, are you available at 3? And then they come back and say, no, I'm available at 4. And then you come back. And I mean, it just eliminates such a big headache and helps me close more deals. So this is another tool. It's called TimeTrade, timetrade.com. Not an affiliate, just a happy customer of them. That, again, I think will just help streamline your new LinkedIn consulting biz, and consulting in general is what we use. So I hope that you enjoyed this bonus video, and I hope that it added some extra value. I would love to hear your comments on what you thought of this latest offer and my latest bonus. So feel free to email me. Catch you guys later.